can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jackson on first down, being chased out left. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. And it's second down. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. He's going deep, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Jamal Agnew on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Philip Lindsay. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead it 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Lions nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Kaepernick. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Down to the 25.
DeAndre Swift.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they work this near the 5. He'll be is stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime loop. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
The quarterback forced out of bounds and sacked. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Vincent Smith, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They go play action with Jackson, rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught.
Jackson's
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Marquise
Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Johnson now returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
And 12.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Swift. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Galladay.
This is too easy right here.
Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Lions 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 34.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He'll run it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the 1st down.
first down. Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Jackson
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The 28-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Baltimore.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 77 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now here's Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the... It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Here comes Johnson on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Hey, 91!
On play action, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Kaepernick.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. On the move to his left. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kenny Galladay. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Is good.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
first down. Kaepernick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
12 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Smith catches left side. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for Ford. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Brings up 4th and goal.
Hey, 91, 91. 22, 22. Hey, what's the lane? 22, he's coming, 22's coming, Mike. Hey, let's go. Monday.
So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that let through.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. This one caught by Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball say it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. This time Jackson will throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Fourth down.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Kaepernick eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. Play action. Now Kaepernick forced out to his left. That's caught at the 3. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Devontae Harris. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his... Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work an exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can, and that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
That incompletion is not fair. This team, they
down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
To
Deshaun Jackson, 95 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Returning it, Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Justin Tucker.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Johnson now returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Oh, my
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Lions 47. Ravens 35.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Then when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamal.
Posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take
First and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Brings up second and 2.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Complete to Tim Patrick.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. To throw, Kaepernick. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do.